Hey there, marriage celebrants. I'm Gazza from Marry Us Gary, and welcome to the Officiant Help Desk. Today we are talking about how to start a wedding ceremony, pre-ceremony announcements. If you've ever been asked to officiate a wedding or curious about how to make the start of the ceremony unforgettable, you are in the right place. We'll walk you through the pre-ceremony announcements and share some top tips to kick off the celebration with style and energy. Yeah! Top 8 tips for pre-ceremony announcements. Number 1, smile and introduce yourself. Establish rapport with the audience by introducing yourself warmly. 2, welcome guests on behalf of the couple. Make light-hearted remarks and invite guests to take their seats. 3, remind guests to silence their phones. Ensure a distraction-free environment by reminding guests to silence their phones. They definitely don't want them ringing during the ceremony. 4, inform guests about the photo policy. Politely request guests to refrain from taking photos during the ceremony and to leave it to the professionals. That way you don't end up with Auntie and her iPad in the front row. Number 5, let the couple be the first to post wedding photos on social media. Encourage guests to allow the couple to be the first to share their wedding photos on social media, and that family doesn't get in there ahead of them. Number 6, remind guests to get petals for throwing. Inform guests about where to obtain petals or bubbles and to grab them during the signing part of the ceremony, and that way they're not sitting there the whole time with sweaty petals. 7, share the wedding hashtag. Remind guests of the wedding hashtag for social media sharing and engagement for use during the reception, not the ceremony. 8, ask guests to stand for the couple's entrance. Prompt guests to stand and celebrate as the couple or bride make their grand entrance. This is a cue for the musicians to begin to play. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to June's Palm Beach. My name is Gazza from Marry Us Gary, and I'll be looking after you today as your marriage celebrant and wedding MC. Let's get this party started. Just a few practical announcements before we begin. Can everyone hear me okay? Excellent. The bride will soon be joining us, but before she does, the couple have asked that you please turn your phones to aeroplane mode, and be aware that we do have professional photographers and videographers today to capture everything, so please don't take photos throughout the ceremony. The couple have allowed you to take one photo once they arrive up here. Everyone's looking fantastic. Feel free to take a photo, but then please put your phones away for the rest of the ceremony. We also have some gorgeous petals for throwing at the end of the ceremony. I'll get you to grab those during the signing part. I'll give you the cue for that. Now, just a little tip with throwing petals, be sure to throw them above the couple, not directly into their faces. And at the end of the ceremony, once Candy and Vinu have walked back up the aisle, we're going to jump straight into a group photo just at the end, so we're all going to follow out. Group photo, then we're going to move over to the champagne tower, and then they're going to duck off for some photos before the sun sets. So we're all going to party here, canapes and drinks, and then we'll pass on our congratulations at the reception around 6:30, 6:45. Now this ceremony is going to require your 100% participation, so if you feel a need to laugh, cry or cheer, please do. And Candy and Vinu have asked that you make lots of noise during the ceremony and cheer loudly, so we're going to have a little test run. Can I please hear your support and excitement for the marriage of Candy and Vinu? Can you please all be upstanding for the entrance of the bridal party? Whether you're an experienced officiant or taking on the role for the first time, remember to infuse the announcements with warmth, humour and personality. And if you need a wedding ceremony script, check the links in the show notes. By following these tips for how to start a wedding ceremony, pre-ceremony announcements, and tailoring them to fit your unique ceremony, you'll be well on your way to creating a day that the happy couple and their guests will cherish forever. And that's it from me. Any questions or banter, sling them in the comments below, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more juicy wedding tips.